Well, in my youth, when I was in my 20s, I had 2 record deals offered to me. I was performing in Miami Beach every Thursday night at a place called Club Spice. This was the late 90s, early 2000s, something like that, at a place called Club Spice. I was performing there a lot. And I was living in Miami Beach at a place called the Mirador. Okay, I had a condo at the Mirador. And I remember I had a set. And I'm just telling y'all about my life tonight, okay, y'all? Just so I just feel I should. Right. And I remember they had this one variety show, like people coming from all over Florida. It was some big event. And the owner of the club wanted me to perform too. I'm like, cool. Because I was homeless when I came there. And I was living right on the beach. I was homeless. And I remember one night, that variety show, I was supposed to go on stage third. But somehow they lost my CD. And the owner, because I was homeless, I knew him through my friend, my one friend. And I knew them before the nightclub even opened, when they were still setting up the sound and the lighting on the ceiling and setting the bar up. I used to come in there and hang out, but I wasn't saying a word. I was quiet because they was old mafia boss dudes. But they liked me and liked my rap style. I was running from God at the time, and my music was very grimy, and I used to rap over rock and roll beats, like rock beats. And it was hard. It was hard, y'all. It was really hard, but it was spirits messing with those songs, and I knew it. You know what I'm saying? But I was in denial about going to the future and all this stuff, right? Because just think back then in the 80s, 90s, America was still popping. People loved America in the 80s. When that stuff first happened to me, I went straight to church, was telling people I got made a fool out of, for real. To the point I stopped talking about it. To the point I wish it didn't happen. Okay? And I lived like trying to live as it didn't happen for years, running from this stuff until one day it hit and the weather started changing and things started happening. And the metro train came to St. Louis, one of the prophecies that I first seen. Now back to the story. I get on stage. We go find a CD of my music. I get on stage and I tell them I was angry. I said, turn all the lights off in the club. And when I get to the side of the stage, by the steps, turn all the lights off, right? And give me 3, like a count of 3. A count of 5 or something like that, and then hit the stage with just red lights and play my music. And they did that. I did an awesome song, right? This very grimy, awesome song. As soon as I got off stage, it was this white dude, and his hair was perfect. And every hair was in place. He had like blonde hair, faded on the side. He was wearing a gray suit. And he was from a major record company. He was right there when I got off stage, and he said, "You interested in a record deal?" And I said, yeah. And my boss then hurry up and yanked him in front of me. I guess they was going to check him out or something, but I thought they was going to beat him up. And then they're like, okay, he's cool. And I ended up walking with him down to this major record company that's on South Beach, right? And they said they love my music, but they don't know how to market me. I'm so different. And I was starting to blow up around Miami. They told me to keep doing my music. They was watching me, right? So I would go in nightclubs, and the DJ somehow recognized me from way across the room. It was impossible to see somebody. And he'd scream my name out. Like they was ready for me. See, when I was younger, I used to have dreams of being in a secret society and at nighttime riding in limos and getting out of limos and tuxedos into these big mansions and going to these different parties and different things. And we was like upper echelon type of guys. I had dreams like this when I was 12 and 13 years old, grooming and preparing me for that demon to come to me that day. Well, I had a dream when I was in Miami Beach, a dream, right? And I had got a record deal, and I was filming I was filming a music video, and it was rocking. I was doing my thing. I had the naked chicks out there dancing around, ordering them around. I had the dudes in my video doing what I tell them, and I was rocking it. I was dressed up in my clothes or whatever, rap crap, right? And then the producer said, "Hey, let's shoot it again." So we shot it again, like this whole scene, right? We had this whole scene set up. And we kept shooting again to the point I'm like, hold up, man, these good shots. I did that good. Like, what are you talking about? Why we still shooting this, right? So we keep shooting it over and over and over till it's not fun no more. Till it's like a chore, like a slave or something. And then I started looking around and everybody laughing, but they laughing at me. All the people I thought I was bossing around was laughing at me, and they was all together on one accord, right? And the women started looking like demons. And everybody in there started looking like demons. And I looked up and it was a giant demon, huge, looking down on this whole scene, this video shoot, smiling, twinkling his fingers over us, and little stardust was coming out of his fingers. And it was like we was in a giant shoebox. We was like in a giant shoebox. And he had us performing that video over and over and over, torturing me. You know what I'm saying? Till it wasn't cool no more. And then I looked up and realized this whole video fake. This whole scene, this whole shoebox, we all in hell. Well, I'm in hell. All the rest of them was demons for real. I was, the whole time, y'all, I was in hell. And those demons was playing a game, a trick on me, having me think that I was still alive and I had made it in the music industry, rich, and I'm making this hot music video when none of it was real. I really was in hell. Yep, the Lord showed me that in a dream, y'all. After that dream, I left Miami, got my life straight, and, tried to make certain things work, but I ended up running off to the mountains and living there for 12 years away from society. But you know something, y'all? The Lord brought me back to society. And I just thought I'd tell that story to show y'all the human side of me. God did supernatural stuff with me, right? But still, I'm still me. Days are still hard. I still learn lessons. Like every day I'm learning lessons. Yeah, life is crazy. But all praise to the Most High Yahweh, creator of all things. In the holy name of Yahweh Shai.
Murky Vision.
In 1986, I saw the end of the world.